By then, Franco had won the Spanish Civil War, and Nazi Germany was threatening much of Europe. It was a time for art to be anti-fascist. Orwell contributed to this movement with an articulate celebration of English popular culture.
I believe in England. It is a living contradiction of all the infallible dogmas of fascism. A minor English trait, which is extremely well marked, though not often commented on, is a love of flowers. It is found in people who have no aesthetic feelings. What it does link up with, however, is another English characteristic which is so much a part of us that we barely notice it, and that is the addiction to hobbies and spare time occupations. The privateness of English life. We are a nation of flower lovers, but also a nation of stamp collectors, pigeon fanciers, amateur carpenters, coupon snippers, darts players, crossword puzzle fans. All the culture that is most truly native centres around things which, even when they are communal, are not official. The pub, the football match, the back garden, the fireside, and the nice cup of tea. The liberty of the individual is still believed in. The totalitarian idea that there is no such thing as law, there is only power, has never taken root. In England, such concepts as justice, liberty, and objective truth are still believed in. They may be illusions, but they are very powerful illusions.
In September 1939, Britain declared war on Nazi Germany. To improve understanding of the conflict, Orwell volunteered for a public debate.
To speak against the war, we have here tonight the writer and critic Derek Savage, as well as the poet and sexologist Alex Comfort. Making the case against them is George Orwell.
Pacifism is objectively pro-fascist. This is elementary common sense. If you hamper the war effort of one side, you automatically help that of the other. In practice, he who is not with me is against me.
Fascism is not a force confined to any one nation. We're just as likely to find it here as anywhere else. The characteristic markings of fascism are curtailment of individual liberties, the abolition of private life and private values. These are all tendencies of present-day Britain. The pacifist is opposed to all of these, and might therefore be called the only genuine anti-fascist.
If Mr. Savage and others imagine that one can somehow overcome the German army by lying on one's back, let them continue to imagine that, but let them also wonder occasionally if this is not an illusion due to security, too much money, and a simple ignorance of the way things actually happen.
There are innumerable reasons why war should be opposed. The chief reason is the diabolical nature of modern warfare.
The idea...
Diabolical repercussions.
The idea that one can somehow remain aloof from and superior to the struggle while living on food that British sailors have had to risk their lives to bring us is a bourgeois illusion based on security and money.
Mr. Orwell is intellectual hunting again. He's made the discovery that almost every writer under the age of 30 in this country already has their feet on the slippery slope towards fascism. Whilst we all know Mr. Orwell to be a preacher of the doctrine of physical courage as an asset to the left-wing intellectual.
Despotic governments can stand moral force till the cows come home. What they fear is physical force.
When war broke out, I was rejected by the army because of my lungs. My health is wretched, but it's never prevented me from doing anything that I wanted to, except fight in the war.